Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. You could just call this a Super Saiyan 2.
What a useless transformation. You've changed your hair, so what?
Just wait.
Has he really found a way to surpass an ascended Saiyan? Is that possible?
He must be bluffing. I mean, what would that make him? Double ascended?
And this
What's he doing?
is to go even further beyond. I'm guessing an ascended Saiyan isn't much of a challenge for you. So how about I take it up to the next level?
It's unreal. How is he generating that much power?
It feels like the whole world is shaking apart. What is Goku doing? If he doesn't stop this, everything is going to be destroyed.
What's going on? Goten's dad is putting out even more energy than before.
No, stop it, Goku! If you do this now, it's going to drain away all the time you have left on Earth. And I say you need every second of it as it is.
And this is to go even further beyond. I won't let you. Guess I've been keeping you waiting for a long time, Vegeta.
Do it, Dad!
Stop it! Stop it now, Goku!
Too much!
I'm sorry that took so much longer than the others. But I haven't had much occasion to practice this one. This is what I call a Super Saiyan 3. I'm ready. Show me what you got. That was hype as fuck, bro. Hanma, bro. God damn. Yo, why is Baki so beast, bro? Man, I just feel like watching some Baki.
面白いことを言う。挑まれたメスに背を向けて踏めることを成就と呼ぶなれ。生物史始まって以来のことだろうぜ。伝えることがある。貴様が色と戯れる日々。朝も昼も夜もなく食らえ。食前食後にその肉を食らえ。強くなりたけば食らえ。食らって食らって食らい尽くせ。
Oh shit.
one punch against Ali, bro. Godlike.
小杖とや自己を高めろ。メスとして飽き果てるまで食らわせつつも足りぬメスであれ。食らい尽くせぬ
Yo,
女であれ。
why is Baki such a beast, bro? Hold on, I gotta put this back on. Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's up, Sale? Chilling? Dang, I'm trying to put this trying to put the videos back up. I forgot how to do that. Right here. Yeah, bro, I'm just chilling today, man. I don't feel like doing nothing, bro. Came from a crazy ass workout. Had a couple beers. I'm just here, bro. Fuck. About to watch that fucking white man fools everyone into thinking he's black, bro. How the fuck a nigga gonna do that? Perfect time to take shots. Yeah, but try not to drink too much, man. Shit gets to you. It fucks with the gains, you know what I'm saying? Fucking gains, bro. It's solid right here, bro. Now, alcohol gives you superpowers. Yeah, it's the superpower to talk to bitches. That's the only power. It gives you that liquid courage. That's what it does. Fucking liquid courage. That shit, yo, that should be helping, bro. She gives you crazy courage. Oh, I didn't get to open the packs. Got the One Piece starter decks. I didn't open the packs yet. Yeah, bro. Yesterday I went out and you know, I tried to flirt with 3 girls at the same time and I failed hard, but you know, I just learned I gotta change my approach in that scenario. That kind of scenario. Some bad Irish bitches too. Yo, I was gonna tell you, I'm going to New York Comic Con this year, bro. Just flex the that's nah, man. See, I don't want to have to do that. Nah, it don't feel as good, bro. But yeah, I'm going to New York Comic Con this year. I was gonna see if you wanted to go, cause that's a life experience, bro. Comic Con. I want to stay at the hotel right there. Go to all the after parties. Thursday through fucking Sunday. Just fucking partying with these nerdy girls. It's in October, but the tickets are going on to sale June 1st for the regular people. VIPs already got their tickets. So that's kind of fucked. Let me look this up. NYC Comic Jacob Javits Center. October 12th to the 15th. Oh wait, are tickets available now? Nah. Nah, wait, I don't trust this website, bro. Nah, they don't have it available though yet. I don't know what this thing is searching for. I know they don't. Nah, bro, this is a fake website. This ain't it. I don't trust that shit. Oh, here we go. So, damn, I kind of want to see how much the hotels are gonna be there. Hotels near Jacob Javits Center, NYC. Let me see how much it'll cost to book it. Oh my god. Hold up. I just saw 1,000. What the fuck is this? Get this shit out of my face. Oh. Alright, hold up, bro. Okay. Woof. Let's go to October. Wait. October 12th to the 15th. See how much the hotels are. 12 to the 15. Yo, what? $1,600 for the weekend. That ain't bad, bro. Year-round heated outdoor pool. Bro, this ain't bad. Oh, this is a bit further from the place. See, now this looks like a place weebs would go to, right? It's called a Yotel. Like, how much more weeby can it get? That's it. Look, this is Weeb Central. Right here, in this terrace patio, you'll see nothing but fucking cosplayers right here. And what the fuck? Yo, hold on. What the fuck is going on down here? You see that shit? Someone's getting bent down? Yo, for real. This is where they're gonna be like, okay, everybody, let's get together and let's all say plus ultra together. Ready? Plus ultra. Nah, bro, but they be having sexy, yo, fucking, hold on. It's called Sexy Nerds. Comic-Con. I just hope this is PG-13, bro. I don't want to click it and get some weird shit. Okay, yeah, this is the Sexy Nerds. They be going out to these events, bro. These fucking bitches, bro. Oh look, they got an event this 23rd this year. I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures of these sexy nerds, man. I know. Sexy Nerds Instagram. Year was good, bro. Nah, right here, bro. This is where it's at. Oh, did they delete their page? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Bro, the fuck? They used to have way more pics, man. Ah, yeah, I can't see that. I can't show you the sexy nerds, but trust me, bro, they're fucking sexy. Yo, we looking at the Yotel. I'm about to book well, not here live on stream, obviously, but I'm gonna go to the Comic-Con this year, and I want to stay at the hotel there, so I won't miss any fucking after parties, bro. Look at this place, man, bruh, bruh, it's going down. God damn, bruh. At the Yotel, this is a quarter mile from the Comic-Con, bro. The bed looking sus, bro. Bro, what you mean this is looking sus? Bro, look at you got the steps right here, my nigga. Yo, you go right out there. You got the bitch in the fucking Sailor Moon outfit right there chilling, you know? I, and I'm gonna go as Saitama. And my thing is gonna be they aside from one punch, they also call me one thrust, baby. One thrust, bro. Oh shit, man. Yo, nah, this ain't that bad, bro. This is what. Hold on. Why ain't it going back? This is $350 a night. I'm staying there for 4 nights. 1,300, bro. I'm definitely about to book this shit, bro. Let me save this. I gotta save this. Just gotta get the suit, bro. I am, bro. Bro, I'm training. I'm getting fit, bro. I want to fit nicely into those nice tight yellow fucking spandex or whatever it is. Let me see if they got something on Amazon. Saitama costume. It's got to be a tight fit though. Nah, bro. This cape looks ragged though. I gotta get something more solid, bro. But this ain't bad though. And it's not even that expensive, bro. I'm gonna get I need to get a fake crotch or a cup to make my bulge stick out more than this though. Oh shit, man. Man, but hold on, these sneakers though. These boots are wild. Yeah. XL, that's my size right there. I'm gonna fit into it real nice, man. Bed ain't for sleeping, that's for sure. Nah, hell no, it's not for sleeping, I'll tell you that. But let me see what they have for that price. How much is it to get that special bed we just saw? That special bed we just saw though, fuck man, I'm scared to scroll down more. $1,000 a fucking night, bro. Nah, the round bed, bro. $1,000 a night, bro. Shee. It is New York though, but damn, that's too much. Look at this. People already buying this shit out for the dates, bro. They and they only have one more room with this bed, bro. Someone already booked this shit. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Um, I'm not doing no first class, nigga. Shit. It'd be cheaper with like mad people, because we could get like a big room with like that sleeps many people. This one sleeps 4. Uh, nah. Gonna have to get a regular room. This one right here. That's it, bro. Yo, New York Comic Con, man. See, I knew it. You can't purchase it yet. Yo, if you go to this website right here, this shit is a scam. Don't go to that website. Go directly to the main website. But I'm going there not only to have the time of my life, obviously. That's a given. I'm also going there to get exclusive fucking merchandise that you can only get like at cons. There's a Brooklyn con coming up too. I think I'm gonna go just to get the merchandise. Because the merchandise you get at the cons, they usually don't sell it anywhere else except for the cons, right? So that increases the value. So this is also an economic move. It increases the value of that said product, whatever it is that you get, and you just fucking resell that shit at a higher price. Like the Funko Pops, like even these little shits, right? The Funko Pops, bro. Those things, they go up to $1,000 that you can fucking resell them. Gotta buy tickets from the crackhead. Nah, bro. Cause now the way they're doing it is because they're doing it different. Because it used to be that, you know, you could just resell the ticket, but now it has to be registered to a person within a certain amount of hours. I think it's 72 hours after you make the purchase. Because if it's not registered, the ticket's going to be void, right? And they're doing this because they in these after parties that they have after the event is over, there was a lot of minors just straggling along. So you gotta register it. Man, I don't know if I should go VIP or just do the regular 4-day. What does this do? Person 56 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, okay. So by going VIP, you basically get to go first in a lot of things and get a lot of shit signed if you want and sell it. It's all about buying and reselling here. Oh, they already got the events. Look at the pop event is on Friday, June 2nd. Oh no, that's the pre-sale. Okay, I'm reading it wrong. But yeah, you see how they have a separate pre-sale for the pop verse, right? That's because they know what you get in there, right? You fucking flip that shit and you pretty much paid for your weekend stay. Oh, let me see the pricing on that. $65. No. Nah, not doing any of this now. Oh man. Yo, where's a good place to find a wife, man?
Parts is really weird because if you didn't know what this was about,
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black. I'm white.
And I love black men. I'm white. And then you have all the black men in the back.
Fitzy. Yeah, sometimes they do fitzy. Sometimes they be doing fitzy.
I think my strategy was to kind of just be black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said fits, I thought it was because you had tough fits on, you know what I mean?
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all...
This guy's idea of trying to blend in as a black dude is being a hater. And I think it's gonna work.
Call and response. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Who said that?
Brevin. Jay.
I'm suspicious of everybody else over here.
Now, all black people don't go to church now.
But they know this.
This is true. What flavor of Kool-Aid was y'all favorite growing up?
Red.
I like red. That's the only flavor there was. There was red and purple. It's like, come on now, B. There was no yellow. It was red. The Kool-Aid man, red. It's like,
I like grape.
I mean purple.
Oh shit! Get caught.
Purple. Purple was not grape. It was purple.
He said grape. You mean purple? We got some grape drink. No, I want some of that grape juice. Nah, we got that purple stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
That's low sus right there. You said great.
Because where I'm from, we
Yo,
go by colors.
if you
We
got a
don't-
video you want me to see, bro, just post it up. Post a link right here in the chat. I'll watch it after this one.
we don't go by that, what you just said.
Wait, hold up. Why is that crazy? Because grape and purple are exactly the same.
You don't even know why that crazy? And the white boy shutting the fuck up right now. He's doing the smart stuff.
No, he's about to bury him. He said,
Did he?
I smell blood in the water. You a little too white, my half-white brother.
I mean, we used to call Welch's grape soda.
I don't know. It's just where I'm from, we go by colors.
Speaking of Welch's, you remember that commercial? The one with this kid. Pull that shit up.
Some juice drinks only have a little bit of juice in it.
Oh shit,
lot
that's a
of other
throwback, bro.
Stuff. But not Welch's. Welch's grape juice is 100%
Yo.
juice from real Concord grapes.
I used to wake up early morning. I used to see that commercial.
Welch's Concord grapes give a taste you can feel in your cheeks. Welch's grape juice.
This kid was great. That's an ad read. You know what I mean? I mean, I do ad reads, but this kid, shit.
Everyone from the hey, if you were born in the 90s, you remember that kid. But anyways, let's go.
When it comes to black women from the 90s, who do you think of off of it?
Nia Long.
Yeah! I was about to say that one because Princess of Bel-Air was the shit. And yo, she looked good in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, this the girl right there. And this motherfucker still look good. I gotta agree. Yo, Nia Long can get it.
For me, it was always Tony Braxton.
Yes.
Wait, does Nia Long still look good though? He said she still looks good. Nia Long. Today. Oh, baby. She looked mature. Yeah, she looked like she got some experience. I wish she in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air though. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, I remember her for sure. Yeah. She was bad, bro. She still looked bad, though. Damn. Yo, Will Smith should have married this girl, man, instead of the lady he's with, bro. Fucking cheats on him and then makes him come to the fucking red table and come to the red table and discuss how he felt about her cheating on him, bro. That's some fuckery, bro. Yo, that's some fuckery. God damn. Okay.
She kind of came after though. She came after.
I think
Nia
her
Long.
no, it did yes after Nia Long.
Yeah, Nia Long.
But she was
the first one was this one. But yeah, Tony Braxton was yeah, absolutely.
Unbreak my.
And even you know what? And it was,
He wasn't man.
the first one that wall before Rihanna could run was Tyra Banks with the big ass forehead.
Growing up watching my sisters, Raven Simone, Tyra Banks from.
Is that Raven? Nah, nobody was on Raven.
That's so Raven.
Appreciate y'all.
What was one of y'all favorite movies growing up? You feel me? Like Loving Basketball, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, what did y'all watch?
I like New Jack City. Like,
That was all right. You from New York,
yeah,
bro.
dude. So you already know. Like, I am my brother's keeper, and that's some real shit. So
I'll tell you what, man. I watched the first Power Ranger movie like twice a day for like the first 4 years after it came out, man.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Power Rangers. What season? What season?
Oh,
Yo, he's good.
He's good.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, that did sound kind of sus. This guy's keying in. He says, "This guy gets it."
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin. Facts.
hard is hard. It is.
Y'all know about that Static Shock though? Come on.
I was literally
Yeah,
just about
yeah,
to say
Static
that.
Shock is classic, bro.
Static Shock.
I'm not gonna lie, Static Shock was a big deal for me too growing up. Not gonna lie,
It was.
that was nostalgic as fuck for me. Yeah, because it was the first time I seen some black superheroes on the screen.
That is
Static
true.
Shock was just jumping
That's
on
facts.
fucking trash can bins, running around catching people, and he was cool too. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show.
Okay, so in regard to dating and whatnot, my first girlfriend, she ended up being a Russian girl. Did your parents or family members like say, hey, like?
I mean, my mother was from Shreveport, so she used to be on that. And she was older when she had me. She was already like in her late 50s, so she wasn't playing with none of that really.
I don't think my parents ever they just want me to love who I love, but at the same time, I think there's always that underlying, like, we would love for it to be a black woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This dude is playing like he's smooth. He's throwing ins, but he's not
doing anything that's gonna self-report.
Yeah.
Bro,
honestly, if I was on this panel, I would probably fail. He's doing really good. Yeah. If I'm being honest with y'all, I don't think I'd be able to suss him out.
We have a tie between Rob and Brevin.
Y'all hit that sigh of relief.
Okay, I'm Brevin. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, like I said. I didn't have a traditional upbringing as far as dating a lot of different people because I am a queer black man, but it took me a long time to get there. But as far as home life, I had 2 parents, 2 older brothers, a little sister, super close. Yeah, this is hard. I don't know.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black. My name's Robert. I go by Rob. I'm from South Central LA.
I'm black, y'all.
It was just me and my mother, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I've been in and out the streets, not too much school, and that's pretty much it.
Yo. Nah, they're gonna kick out the black dude? No way, bro.
Brevin, it seemed like he was privileged, and I relate more to struggle. Hearing some of the things he was saying, it kind of made me think and second guess.
In my brain, I was like, this is probably just like one of those cases where he could be white and he's just a product of his environment.
Brevin, you can't vote.
He voted for the other nigga. You can't.
I made it. He said, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the try, bro.
It looks like we are tied again.
Wow, what?
I voted for Rob just because I think I heard everyone else speak a little bit more.
I also voted Rob. First of all, I'm just gonna say that the environment he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? I think that that's just a case where he could relate to a lot of black people's struggles, you feel me? But he might not be black in and of himself.
I voted for Brevin to get out. Not because Brevin necessarily said anything bad, but it was more so because of when Rob was talking, I felt like I was listening to one of my cousins talk. And he definitely sounds like he's from South Central for sure.
That don't mean it's a small percentage that he's white.
Yeah.
And that don't even mean that he's from there.
Yeah.
So maybe he lying. So we don't know. We'll see.
So I'm gonna say he stays.
Rob Black, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a fact, Rob Black.
Oh shit.
That's my favorite. Yo, give me
Nah, he black.
Shit. Nah, we not having no conversation, nigga. That's a nigga. He black.
And he ain't.
And we done with this conversation.
And he ain't.
Nah, there's no conversation. If he leave, I'm shooting this whole motherfucker.
No, that's a fact. Rob Black, he sound like people from around my way. So no offense to you, Brendan, but you gotta kick rocks.
God damn.
Is that what he said? You sound like
This guy
my radio.
killing me.
But you gotta kick rocks.
Bro. Yo, bro.
I heard him both.
Yo, Sailor, if you got a video, yo, put it in the comments, bro.
Certain things to Rob, and he pick up on it quick. If I say certain things to the other, it's like.
I want you to know, and I actually think this might be the most important flashpoint in this whole fucking video.
Yeah.
This shows you.
Yeah.
If you took away motherfuckers' eyes, what you realize is they don't relate to each other on a skin basis. No. They actually relate each other on a socioeconomic basis. Yep. The reason why he feels understood is he grew up in the same environment as me. He grew up in the same kind of poor, kind of
that makes sense.
area.
I like that breakdown.
And so that's why we get to understand it. And that's why I told people this before. It's interesting that we all identify each other as race a lot of the times. But if you pay attention, people actually just identify with what's around them more than anything else. That's why a black dude living in the suburbs is going to have way less in common with this guy, right? than a white dude who lives in his neighborhood. The reason being is just because of environment. And that's how a lot of us are shaped. We might all be black, but like if you're Nigerian African, it's different. If you're a black dude from the South versus a black dude from the North versus a black dude from Florida, like listen, Florida niggas got their own haircuts. And let me tell you, niggas everywhere else are like, what the fuck is that?
That
It's just a different
You
thing.
talk about wigs, my nigga? You don't like wigs?
Bro, that shit look like a prison sentence. The hair. That shit look like an ACON.
Nah,
I don't know what the fuck is.
Get that shit out of here, bro. Yo, that's them Florida boys, bro. Nah, bro. That's the Florida haircut, bro. Yo. Yo, wait, you in Florida, bro. Yo, you seen this haircut around, right? Nah, you gotta go out. You gotta go out to the bars and clubs, and then you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me if this is what you see around, bro. Like bro. Nah, that's that Kodak Black shit.
What?
It's hair.
It's
What we
hair.
talking about my brother's hair.
Yo, Mark. Yo, I want to see you with that hairdo, bro. You gotta represent Florida, bro.
Yeah. Don't be talking about my Zoes. Don't be talking about my Zoes like that.
No, I don't care your Zoes. I don't care who they are. That hair looks stupid. My opinion, it does. When I see like a hole, and then a here, and then a here, and that shit nappy as fuck that looks silly, I think that looks stupid. That's me personally. Again, black people won't disagree. What? You don't think that clown hair look crazy?
You with the sideshow boy, the sideshow bob hair?
Hey,
you gonna talk about other people got?
Yeah, I will. Hold up. No,
you got the hair of an actual clown, and then you're gonna be
Yeah,
That's
that's not even wild. That's not even
wild,
wild.
my
That's not
dude.
even wild. Listen, I'll put up the pictures of the dudes from Florida with their crazy hair. Y'all let me know.
It's not crazy.
I think preachers can.
God damn, nigga. Yo, hold up. What the fuck is that, bro? Nah. Nah, bro. That's doing too much. Yo. Hold up, bro. Oh my god, I gotta make this bigger, bro. Hold up. Nah, bro. Nah. That's doing too much. That is doing too much. Nah, bro.
Because you know something.
My man look like a Pokemon, bro. What's that Pokemon? Executor? Hold up, bro. Fuck, I forgot the egg Pokemon. What the hell is that egg Pokemon? Egg Pokemon. This one. Oh, fuck. What's his name, bro? What's this guy's name? Oh. What is the egg Pokemon? I mean, you got Togepi, so that's not right. Executor. No, Executor. Oh, yeah. This is what that guy looks like, bro. Right here. This is haircut right here. Bam. 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 Bam, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, a little bit, because that is clown hair.
I don't know nobody that has hair like that.
That is clown hair.
But
The one fuck.
You had sideshow bob hair,
So
literally.
it's an afro. It's fine.
That's not an afro.
There's levels. There's levels. I will never accept that my hair look anything as crazy as them niggas. Because guess what? I used to walk around and nobody really said much. Them niggas, they walk anywhere here.
Nobody want to say much.
Damn right. Nah, bro. But anyways, all this to say, I think that's what's most interesting about this, and it's maybe the most revealing part.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why people, when I was in school, thought I was too white.
Yeah.
Because when I changed from, I was too black for private school, but too white for public school.
Yeah.
When I went to public school, I was probably one of the only kids that, I was one of the only black kids that lived in a house.
Yeah.
One of them. Not all of them. A lot of them like lived in a house, but whatever, 2-parent households and stuff like that, and it showed. You know what I mean? So, and there's a propension of people that were had a little bit more money and stuff like that. I remember that they, when they were Haitian, the parents would tell the kids they were not able to speak Creole just to have a better level of French.
Sure.
So I used to hang out with my sister. My sister always putting out big words and shit like that. So I take it out from her, but then I pop that shit out high school.
Yeah.
And it sound like people are like, you're corny.
Yeah. So it goes even a step further, because think about it, right? People overlap all this language and culture with race, not realizing at its inception, the reason why it was racially charged was because a lot of black people just lived around each other.
Yeah.
As these neighborhoods involved more people from different communities, you recognize that everyone adopted the same vernacular, irrespective of what they look like a lot of the times. So what this means is, now people are being denied their blackness because they grew up in the suburbs, or because they grew up in a good area. And that's why you got what's that? Carly LaRae trying to sound like she's shooting up spot when she lived in Corey, whatever. So she sounded like she's shooting up spot when she lived behind a keypad in a gated community, right? Because in order for her to feel black and to rap, she feels like she got to be street, right? Because we've gatekeep blackness to that. If you don't have the vernacular, if you don't talk about the same shit, you corny. You're not even black, right? And that's why you got niggas in the hood who maybe have grown up in bad circumstances, maybe they choose a different way of speaking, or maybe they're highly educated because they've got good scholarships, and they're being called not black because they've not adopted that stereotype. Even in this moment, they're saying the white dude is black because he talks a specific way, and the black dude isn't black because he's rich or he comes from a good family. It's a fascinating thing.
You don't have to be rich. It's not even a question of rich. My parents were not rich.
Yeah.
We were just better off than other people. And it was not even rich. They built something, but when I was in high school, they were not rich. They didn't have what they have now. They were definitely in a better position than some other parents, you know, not being in a single household and stuff like that. So no, it was not richness. I've seen some people that were rich.
Rich is relative. So rich in relativity to most other immigrant Haitians or black families, probably.
Yeah, but it was not me that was rich. It was them that was poor.
Yes, but rich is relative.
I like that.
So when black people are comparing you, they're not comparing you to white folks. They're comparing you to other black people.
Yeah,
your family was rich in comparison to other black families.
True.
So that's what it really comes down to. They're not comparing you to Asians. They're not comparing you to other groups.
They're not.
So were you rich? Technically, yes, by that standard. But anyways,
but I wasn't. By the standard of the bills that we had to pay and stuff like that. So also, we were also considered bougie for the things that my parents were doing because they were really, they were taking trips. They wanted us to they would sacrifice a whole lot of their money to be like, you know what? We need to educate you on the world and stuff like that. So we need you to, we're going to go to, I used to go on field trips with my dad in the summer. So we used to go to museums. We used to go to the Ottawa Museum when we were a kid. So whenever I went to these museums with my class, I'd already went.
Hey, let me just say this, bro. That's funny to me because we had the opposite experience.
Yeah,
Every
definitely.
time field trips would come around, there was the people that could go and the people who couldn't go. And the only difference was whose parents were gonna pay so that you can get lunches and everything else paid for on the trip, and so you had to give them money.
Yeah.
Every time the trip would go, it would be all the white kids leaving and all the niggas staying behind. Every single time. I'll never forget this. One time, one of the black kids, his name was Hussein. He said, I want to go skiing too. We said, bro, don't do it. He said, my mom paid. We going skiing. We said, cool. Nigga came back in a wheelchair. Nigga came back in a wheelchair. We said, how was that skiing? Did you leave your knee behind? Hey, let me tell you, bro. He paid to go take an injury. Yeah, that's a crazy L. And best believe.
If your mama pays, if you're an immigrant, your mama pays, and you go out there, and she comes back with a hospital bill, your knees are fucked up. but you're getting fucked up too. Oh, you getting that whooping.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to no
Yeah.
emergency and you gonna call me when I'm at work. I gotta go get your ass. Hey, never. That was the last time you were going. Next time you stay in your style, you're leaving your ass and your wheels at home.
He was the eldest of 7. Best believe none of his younger siblings
It was
ever
a whole
went
rap.
anywhere.
He
God
fucked it up
damn.
for everybody.
Yeah,
He fucked it up for
Anytime his younger siblings wanted to go anywhere, she pointed at the other kid's knees like, "Who? Stupid."
Yeah, take them crutches with you.
Bro. Alright, so they got rid of the black dude. Damn, that's crazy.
Take me away.
Yeah, Rob sound like he know good catfish.
I'm not sure why I got voted out. I feel that a lot of times I've felt that I'm too white for the black people and too black for the white people, but it's okay, it's all.
What did we just tell ya?
Think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing the game, raise your hand.
No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What
Yo,
are
he
you
is
doing?
good, bro.
What are you doing?
He's
I
playing the
wasn't gonna
long
nominate.
game, bro.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just came in like I was gonna win. Really, already said I was gonna win. So
what do you do?
Yeah, he said, I could have got away with a robbery, but let me go for a second bank. We gonna get this money.
Yo, he really making it far, bro.
Spicy, you feel me? What's like one critique and or what's one thing that you think like black people could be like doing better in, or like a hot take about like black people and our
the game banging.
Yeah,
That gotta stop.
Elaborate on that.
Well, it's no point in game banging no more. I mean, if you think about it, you game banging, and then it got so bad where you know everybody that run black in prison is together, even if you from the enemy side, the outside, or anything. So if you go to prison, so if I supposed to game bang, shoot somebody, and if I get caught and I gotta go to prison and get along with the people who I just slid on, it don't make no sense, and there's no money involved.
That ass.
Don't be so quick to
Yo.
buy.
Them niggas like, yo, I think he too street for me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's like, yeah, you good.
I think he just said shit so crazy like, I don't want this nigga to shoot me after this shit. Yeah!
Is you gang banging?
Hey, listen, Jay about to get eliminated.
I want to see black people doing goofy stuff on screen, not just being slaves, you know?
Right. Come on now, talk about it.
Or criminals, or they're gangsters.
Or don't forget about the gangsters.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the gangsters, my nigga.
Sorry, Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Come on, over here.
Damn, bro.
Think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand. 3,
Yo, don't tell me Rob is gonna raise his hand again.
2,
He's gonna raise his hand.
1. It is red. That means the mole is still here.
Nigga, I knew it!
I didn't smell no cocoa.
I was about to vote you next.
I hate gangbangers too. Hey, the gay nigga.
Nah.
Bitch.
Nah, bro. Nah. Yo. Bro.
What? Just hold on, wait.
Rob. That's Rob. That's Rob.
I'm Brevin.
Brevin?
Yeah, I'm Brevin.
That's what it is. I feel like Rob really gangbang, and some part of him was finishing this video be like, man, robbing from niggas is so easy.
Yo, what's up, Brevin? What's up, y'all?
Big ups to you, yo. Big ups to you. Hey, yo. Of course, there's been like a couple white boys who cool, but like not like Rob. Like that was different.
My name is Robert, but they call me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital to a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
My whole family is black. I didn't even know the other. I never met the other people until I was like
That's dope.
grown.
That's real.
My upbringing was a little strange. I was the only white kid at every party, every birthday. But that never really like bothered me, I guess.
Is it hard for you to fit in with white people?
Oh, it was. It's getting a little better.
What about for black people then? Is it easier or was it more difficult to get along with black people?
Nah. I mean, that's all I was around my whole life.
Right.
Jail, county jail, juvenile hall, every party, everything.
And your whole family, like, they just all accept you? Because I got sides of my white family that, like, they wouldn't even hold me as a baby because I had a black dad.
Hell nah. Nah, I had a good family.
Since my mom married a black man, they sat shivets for her, which basically in the Jewish community means that you're
Oh,
dead
he's
to-
Jewish.
And it's almost lone feeling that you get sometimes when you feel like you can't relate to anybody.
And to reward your mom, you tattooed your neck. Just kidding.
God
Hey, my
damn, that's
nigga, you
fucked
got
up.
you got eliminated the first round. Nobody trying to see you cry. Imagine being on X Factor, getting eliminated during audition, and you crying. No, keep them tears for you. It's a sad story, but you didn't earn it. You gotta at least make it to round 3.
God
I mean, hey, fuck that. I got eliminated the first 5 minutes of a 30-minute video.
That's crazy.
And I'm crying.
Yeah.
Could be me.
But she's not crying.
But sorry for what happened to your mom. Anyways, I thought this was a good video. I really enjoyed it.
That was
But
good, bro.
Maybe y'all felt differently. Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you.
Yo, he really survived, bro. That's crazy. All right, let me get something to drink. Ooh, hold up. I just saw something interesting. Why do you hate Andrew Tate? Hold up, bro. That's coming up next. Hold up. I got some special Japanese. Hold on, how do I make myself bigger? I probably can't. Some special Japanese treats today, bro. I think this one is hazelnuts. I can't really read what it says though. This shit was $6, bro. $6 for this. All right, let's try it out. Hopefully it's worth $6, bro. Oh, baby, look at that. 2 pancakes. I forgot what this is called, though. Lost. It was in a box. Man, look at this right here. Kei Minamoto. Wow, look, it's labeled, too. Oh, man. So good, bro. I think... Oh, this is red bean paste. Let's go. Fucking starving. Oh yeah. No, I want to watch this video.
Destiny, why?
Real quick. Japanese treats. I'm gonna get the name of this. Come on. Pancakes. It's got 2 pancakes on it. What's it called? Oh, okay. Dorayaki. It's called a dorayaki. That's what it is. Dorayaki. Pretty good. All right, let's see why they hate Andrew Tate.
Why do you hate Andrew Tate?
I wish that when we talked about delivering like purpose to young men, it wasn't wrapped up in such a materialistic package.
I agree.
It feels like that's what's led to a lot of like, so I'm a big capitalist, I'm a big liberal, but arguably one of the largest criticisms you can launch at liberalism and capitalism is this hyper-consumerist, hyper-materialist mindset.
Agree with you.
How can someone get to that place where they're influential like he is and garner that interest from an audience the way that he did without flashing all of those materialistic things?
I think you can do it, but I think a lot of people don't try. The reality is that Andrew Tate is a really funny guy. He's very charismatic, he's very charming, and he can do a lot of really funny content. I'm welcoming a little bit of a snapback on something because there are some things in this country that are insane, okay?
Everybody thinks you died for the crazy stuff.
Nobody thinks that because I...
No, casual viewers. Casual viewers.
I'm literally banned on Twitch permanently that I streamed on for 12
I love
years.
it. I love it.
Why?
Oh, wait, what? Destiny got banned off Twitch? When did this happen?
Destiny, why do you hate Andrew Tate?
Why do I hate Andrew Tate? One is because I don't like the message he sells people. Two is because...
What's the message?
I wish that we could sell self-improvement without making everything so narrow in scope. Like, there are so many different paths to success. And to be fair, I've seen him give kind of contradictory messages on this. I saw him have a conversation with Sneeko, for instance, where he was very open about, like, it's not every man's life journey to become, like, the CEO of a major company. Some people need to be plumbers, whatever, which is good. But then in other videos, it always feels like the markers for success are the most materialistic, like, bankrupt, like, spiritually bankrupt things in the world.
I agree.
You know?
Right.
And that bothers me. And then two, assuming that he's not lying about everything he said online, he's undoubtedly a sex trafficker, which I think is kind of shitty, so... But there is the chance that he has lied.
Gotta back that up.
That's a
we can talk about it all night.
Big accusation. That's a huge accusation. That's a huge accusation.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
go into it?
he's been investigated by the authorities and they didn't find any evidence.
He's still in investigation.
Wait, to be clear, it's not true they didn't find any evidence. They found enough evidence to continue to detain him while they finished their investigation, to be clear.
Fair.
Or is that true?
That is true. That was going on in Romania, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, plenty of people have done crimes that get away with it and don't get convicted, which is fine. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't say...
Can you back up? What was the evidence that they found that justified continually
No, it's
detaining
not
him?
publicly stated yet.
Don't believe it's public yet because that's part of the investigative process, right? So they've had to show stuff to a panel of judges and they have to make the decision. Do we think you have enough here that there's likely to be charges coming at the end of it? And so far in Romania, the court system has said, yes, we do believe that to be the case. And I think they've got 3 months left to finally press charges. And if they don't, then the charges are dropped or the case is dropped and he's free to
Don't
leave.
they only have like 1 or 2?
They might have 1 or 2 months left.
I think it was in December. Madison, do you want to?
So, no, let me ask. Can I want to...
Actually, Madison, just stay there.
Can I build on something that with him?
Yeah,
so
almost
what is the overarching message of Andrew Tate that you don't support?
I wish that when we talked about delivering like purpose to young men, it wasn't wrapped up in such a materialistic package.
I agree.
It feels like that's what's led to a lot of like, so I'm a big capitalist and I'm a big liberal, but arguably one of the largest criticisms you can launch at liberalism and capitalism is this hyper-consumerist, hyper-materialist mindset.
Agree with you.
You need to buy the next iPhone, you need to buy the next car. I really wish that like for Andrew Tate, if he wanted to sell this message of becoming like a fulfilling person, like show yourself working and doing honorable things.
Yeah.
Show yourself having a virtuous life, right? Show yourself building a real business, not doing like cam girls and getting rich that way, or not doing casinos. Show yourself having like a virtuous life, not bragging you've got 20 girlfriends. Show yourself like engaged in virtuous activities that people can embody, that can be the embodiment of what young men should pursue, rather than constantly bragging about how many cars and women and all that shit you have.
So that's a
I don't know, bro. Like he kind of has a point, but I disagree, bro, because I find that shit funny. Like when he's flaunting all his fucking money and shit and talking about the bitches, bro. Yeah, should be mad funny, bro. They be fucking taking shots and going, ooh, some karate shit.
It's a great point. I totally agree with that. And a follow-up question I have is like part of Andrew Tate's appeal is he's speaking authoritatively about all of these different things when it comes to masculinity, the way the world works, so on and so forth. And there's a lot of people that are doing that online, but Andrew Tate is constantly flashing his wealth, his cars, his houses, the girls he's with, so on and so forth. How can someone get to that place where they're influential like he is and garner that interest from an audience the way that he did without flashing all of those materialistic things?
I think you can do it, but I think a lot of people don't try. The reality is that Andrew Tate is a really funny guy. He's very charismatic, he's very charming, and he can do a lot of really funny content. He's done a lot of the video where his brother is like, I'm gonna break the Red Bull record.
Kristen Tate broke the Red Bull drinking world record.
Why?
Red Bull god.
Are you?
Yes. Red Bull god. Yep.
8 cans in 3 minutes. He's the real Red Bull.
8 cans? 8 cans in 3 minutes?
Okay. He was posted in 2013. The sports come always in. What's sport?
You can take it.
What the their accent? What is this accent? American/British? American/Bonger? US, half UK? Okay, this is a problem. These guys are probably like creepy sex traffickers, okay? They seem like they'd be a lot of fun to hang around. They really do. They really do seem like they'd be a lot of fun to hang around. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I look at like leftist people, I think about hanging out with them, or I have hung out with them, it's miserable, okay? You guys are losers. You're antisocial, you're too uptight about everything. Not cool, okay? Figure your
This is important. This is a world record attempt. This is. The world wants to know. Best in the world. Who's the best?
Wait, how many is he drinking? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so he's gonna one up the world record of 8 Red Bulls to 9 Red Bulls.
All right. Rules. No making me laugh. Ruin the fucking record. Cool.
Come on, you can do it.
145. You can do it. 35 seconds left.
No way, bro.
The ninth can.
It's over after this.
It's done.
There's no way that last guy had the world record. I was gonna say it didn't look like much, but there's no way this guy just randomly clears a world record in 30 seconds. Or maybe it's all a game, I don't know. Is there a world record for most Red Bulls drunk in 3 minutes?
Finish it. Come on, finish it. Done. He's the best.
I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Or the one, the one where he was saying
funny.
he was going to make Meghan Markle make him some chicken.
Sure, yeah, there's like, I haven't seen that one, so I don't want to co-sign. There's that he's done that are really funny. I think he probably could have gotten relatively big doing that, but the problem is that you're making a deal with the devil when you say, I'm going to sell my soul a little bit to gain some level of popularity. Because what happens is on your journey to becoming that person that's getting popular enough to sell the message you want to sell, the message is going to get lost.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when I look at Andrew Tate and I'm talking to a young man, well, how do you want to be successful? I want to be successful like Andrew Tate. What do you have to do? You've got to start a cam business and do gambling and sell alcohol and drugs and shit, right? Because that's essentially like what his whole business revolved around, was like casino stuff, working with mob people, and then doing like cam girl stuff. And so what kind of message are you actually selling, right? To young boys saying that's the path to success.
So in his defense, he was doing the Hustlers University, which was 18 modern wealth creation methods, which was like copywriting, drop shipping.
But that's after he made his fortune.
It was after he made his fortune. So what's the message?
So I agree, but that's like during his upwards, like, you know, I think it was during summer of last year, during his meteoric rise, he was constantly saying like, you know, join Hustlers or University where you can find these 18 modern wealth creating methods. So I understand that you're saying like, because you have to factor in some things too. Like he was saying those things intentionally, knowing that they were inflammatory in order to go viral, which is part, I mean, you're streaming, you know, this is part of the game, right?
So this is what you have to be really careful about. And it's something I think about a lot too. Like I said, you're trading parts of your soul every time you're trying to achieve a certain level of fame. And if you've traded away too many parts, there's not enough of you left to sell the message at the end. There are things that you can do to achieve a level of fame, to enact a good message. But if you've sold away too many parts of yourself to get there, you kind of lose the ability to sell the message at that point, right?
There's a Bible verse.
I agree with you on that statement too, in regards to that. But I don't necessarily think he was saying like, sure, one of the modern 18th, you know, wealth creation methods was start a cam business, right? Manage your girls' OnlyFans.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus, but this girl in the back, she is cute as fuck, bro. Damn, hold on. You saw her do that little hand gesture?
You know, wealth creation methods was start a cam business.
Ah, yeah. The white girl looks like a zombie. She does. That's kind of hot, though. I'm not gonna lie. She's like. Dude, she does look like a zombie. She'll be great in like one of those zombie movies, zombie apocalypse movies, where she doesn't show any emotions at all. She's just fucking, just looking.
Business, right? Manage your girls' OnlyFans. He went viral for saying.
And he had, before Hustlers University, there was the
PhD.
in trafficking women, basically.
Well,
I mean, like, it kind of was, right?
I mean,
And,
I
like,
don't
that's your
think.
message. And then when him and Tristan are openly bragging about, like, oh, this is how we get these men, and we make them come back every time by scamming them with
Right.
cam girls, I'm like,
So that's also a cultural norm in Romania.
it
Like,
absolutely is not.
That doesn't.
No, well, I mean, sorry, not cultural norm, but in the sense like it's commonly known as the lover boy method to like get these
And trap
girls.
women from Western Europe and to bring them over and do shit.
I wasn't talking about that, but like,
Okay.
you know, just in general, like getting a girl to like you, and then also like fleecing pathetic men who are coming through.
Sure.
You know, these chat groups.
What your point?
The point I'm trying to make is that he is not necessarily saying that that was the primary and only way to become this high value man, but it was one of the 18.
Yeah, but I don't think he's ever like
The point that
usually when
Destiny's
rappers,
making.
well, usually like if rappers get big, I think that generally they're not going to say like, I'm really glad I sold drugs to get here, right?
Yeah.
They're not telling kids like, listen, sell enough crack and one day you can be a rapper, right? Usually like, well, we shouldn't have been involved in that. We shouldn't have, you know, like been doing these things as kids. Like there were other options that we just didn't
Yeah,
explore.
fair play.
So on this subject, I'm kind of hearing from you that it sounds like you're saying Andrew Tate was filling a niche, imperfectly so, because of all of the, you know, immoral things that he did to get there. He's filling a niche that a lot of men in the world need in terms of teaching them how to become successful, how to like climb, you know, the ladder in life, so to speak. Do you see there being a void in the world in terms of like righteous masculine leadership that like more men need to step up to the plate and fill? Is that something you think is important?
I think the issue is we've spent like the past like 20 years especially, I say that probably recentism because I'm young, but like we've spent a lot of time building up women in a lot of really phenomenal ways, and women have made a
I wonder how
ton of progress in terms of education, in terms of earning potential, in terms of like control over their lives that I think has been really phenomenal. But again, and Andrew Tate does this as well, and feminists and people on the left do this, it feels like we can never have anything without demonizing the other side. So a lot of the gains that women
Yo, that zombie girl though, she looked like she got nice hips, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. And I can only imagine where it goes to.
made, not physically or at the expense of men, but at the very least socially they're at the expense of men. Men are men are pigs, men are dogs, blah, 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 blah. And what that's created is made this weird world where now in some places women are starting to dramatically outpace men. In college it's getting insane. I think that college education right now is like more unequal in favor of women than it was in favor of men like 50 years ago. And now we can't even have the conversation of like, what do we do about men? Because in some ways that patriarchy thing that we mentioned earlier, there are aspects of patriarchy that still carry over. For instance, a man is expected to provide for his household. Well, what happened in the pandemic? Even more men dropped out of school to provide for their households while women continued their education. And at some point that's going to reverse like women's earning potential. Are we ever going to be able to talk about like, hey, I think we actually do need some representation for men. It's not just enough to expect them to rise up and overcome everything on their own. And we've had a really hard time doing that. You know?
If I may, follow-up question.
Sorry, I cut you off like 3 times. I just want to finish up.
You're good, man. You're Gucci. I love you.
Follow-up question. So you're saying, you know, in the effort to elevate women throughout society, men have been largely left behind in a lot of ways. What do you think is the message that a lot of men should be hearing in the world? What can we do to support men, Des?
Oh man, here we go. Okay.
I got my prescription whenever you're...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so this is where I'll fight against a lot of like the red pill spaces, right? So I think that the number one explainer for women's success is women historically have been very feminine.
Yo, not for nothing. I think the hardcore red pill is it's kind of bullshit. Doesn't apply to everyone. I think that applies only to like the very hyper successful rich people, right? Like some of the things on the women's, and the reason I say that is because I know someone that follows it like fucking like that's all they're about, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't apply. Like this guy had his girlfriend that she did everything for him, and he fucking squandered that relationship, man. And now he's fucked. Oh, man.
Because they're females and biology and blah, 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 blah. One of the things that women have done over the past like few decades is they've incorporated successfully a lot of aspects of masculinity into their character that we previously thought weren't possible. We didn't think that women would excel at school. We didn't think that women could participate in certain STEM fields. We didn't think that women could start to make all the gains in a lot of these peripheral industries that they started to. And for a lot of places where they have, right? So places like being like lawyers and stuff, not necessarily in STEM, although that's starting. So as that's happened, as women have made those gains in masculinity, we're kind of like looking at men. Men have basically they're kind of still masculine, but we haven't worked on kind of like rounding out like how men navigate the world at all, which would probably be the incorporation of some feminine features. So being emotionally intelligent, being able to communicate with people on a better level, having some level of like measured control of themselves.
Probably decrease the suicide rates among men.
Potentially, yeah. So what we've done is we've kind of like shit on men completely. So the left will say like, and figure it out. And then the red pill comes in and it's like, you need to be even more masculine. But it's like, the reality is 50, 60, 70 years ago, if you wanted a wife, all you needed was a paycheck because she's not going to school and she's not working. Now that they're going to school and working, you got to have more. What's the value proposition for a woman to get into a relationship? It can't just be that you have a job anymore.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to add, yeah, you're absolutely right. I do think that men are like, I don't want to say oppressed, but yeah, pretty much nowadays they are. Like, you see people saying men ain't shit, men ain't that. And you wonder why the suicide rates are so high, because we don't give the same amount of support to men as we do to women. There's women's support groups, there's women this, women that, but we need to focus on men as well.
That's true, but arguably one of the impediments, to bring up the patriarchy thing, one of the impediments to that, I think, is this idea of like, what is an ideal man, or what is a man supposed to be? Because suicide rates for men have always been high, but so have things like violent crime rates, so have things like homicide rates, so have things like incarceration rates. And it's not just because the judges are unfair. In some cases they are. It's because men are the ones that are out in the streets like getting work done when shit is falling apart.
I think Andrew Tate is the response too, because like,
I agree 100%.
He's 1,000%. Like, that's why like during World War II, like everybody suddenly voted someone into power, right? Because he was very extreme on the other side of things. So I think he's just representing a gigantic vacuum that's needed, because you know, I left America in 2012, right? I haven't lived here consistently since like, you know, I lived here for like 11 months, 2016, and I saw enough writing on the wall to get out of here. But when I come back to America, it's just like consistently this like, how can we put more accountability on men, and how can we take more accountability away from women? And then like the mainstream media, the music, the video games, like you're in the gaming industry too, you know, like everything is just like piling on to shit on men and like endlessly jerk off women. And guys kind of just like, all right, like it's kind of gotten to this point where it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like guys absolutely have issues too, but men are just not going to sit around and cry and feel sorry for themselves. But women will, 9 times out of 10, they will do that. You know what I mean?
I mean, men do that too.
They will, but I agree with you, but there's not a social stigma around men crying about the bullshit in their life.
Instead of crying, they just kill themselves. Right?
Fair play compared to women. You know what I mean? So that's why I think this Tate thing is like a giant pendulum swing back.
It is. Jonathan and Stephen, I want to get back to the original question. Asking in terms of your prescription to help support men better in our society so we can restore male greatness. I know. And I also want to hear from John on this too. We can go Stephen, John, and then John. You mentioned better emotional tools for men. You also mentioned men. It needs to be clarified what men are bringing to the table beyond just a paycheck, because now that we're past the 1950s, as you were saying, that's not enough of a value proposition. So that needs to be clarified. What else would you say needs to be added to the equation to best support men?
I feel like the spaces that are designed right now for men, I'll broadly say like the manosphere, are not doing a good job. So the only space, if you are a man and you're looking for support, and then you come to these spaces, personally, I feel like they give like some of the worst advice in terms of like how to succeed, right? I'm going to be really cringe here, and I'm going to borrow from Ben Shapiro. I think he has like 3 classic points.
Not a high value man.
Yeah. I think he has 3 classic points for have at least escaping poverty. I believe 1 is don't have a kid before you're married.
Fact.
I think 2 is graduate high school. And I think 3 was get a job, wasn't it? Was that number 3? But these are like really, really
common
basic
sense
things.
indicators.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I feel like, so for instance, when I come to Red Pill spaces, something that's really in my opinion, really sad is the constant shunning of like college and higher education.
Yeah.
Because that is when you look at all of the successful people, I don't know if I can say it, but like in these red pill spaces, there's a lot of like wealthy controllers of society that people are like, oh, these guys run everything, they're doing everything, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, okay, well, fine, let's say they do that. Well, what do they do with their kids? Their kids are like a guy whose name is Goldstein. He's not training his kid to be the best drop shipper, okay? He's not training his kid to get into crypto. He's sending his kid to the best fucking universities in the world to get a high quality education, to graduate and do shit with his life. And it feels like in these spaces, you demonize the fuck out of college education. Now, if you want to say that there are things like apprenticeships or going into trades, which is good, I fully agree with that 100%. But oh my God, if there's like one piece of advice I could impart that you would care that a blue-haired cuck would tell you online, if you're a man, you're trying to make it in the world, you are way better off becoming an electrician or a
Called himself a blue-haired cuck. It's true though. I don't know if you know who Destiny is, but he does have an open relationship with his wife. And she goes on dates And most of the time, though, when she brings back a date because she's bisexual, they're just really trying to sleep with him. He's the one with all the money. So they're just trying to use her to get to him, or sometimes like because he's bi too. So sometimes a gay dude, a bisexual dude, will hook up with the wife just to hook up with him, and he sees right through them, bro. This shit is funny. If you ever get a chance to see some of his stuff, he talks about that shit.
Plumber, if you don't want to go to college, because fuck school. I flunked out of school, okay? I understand, fuck school, okay? Or I quit school, right? If you want to do that, at least pick up a trade. Don't try to make it in this fucking crypto drop shipping world, because you're not going to make it.
Based recommendation of the trades. Give me some. I learned a couple of years ago that like if a young guy wants to get into welding, for example, he can be making over $120,000 a year.
2 years.
From the start of his education, 2 years into it, he can be making six figures. Yeah. And like, there's not enough of that being preached. So I completely.
And you don't see, and the problem too is that when it comes to crypto, you can see.
Even mechanics, bro. Talk to your boy. Mechanics make over 100K. And you can move up. You know? Yo, if you could get a city job, bro, you're set. You heard? Doesn't matter what field it's in, you're guaranteed to make over 100K for overtime and whatnot. And if you get a salary city job, bro, that's it. You're good. Like, you work five. My next position that I'm gonna go up to, I'm gonna work 5 days a week, and it's 120 guaranteed for the year. You know what I'm saying? And it goes up. It goes up to I think 175. And that's just managing shit, bro. Fucking easy. Easy shit.
All the winners, you don't see all the losers,
which are huge, like 90% plus.
Yeah. And even a lot of the winners eventually become losers.
Yeah.
Did you ever see? I don't want to call anybody in particular. I'm so sorry, but like,
Call 'em out, call 'em out.
Do you remember? Do you remember when Boogie 2988?
Yeah.
He made a video about how happy he was that a huge crypto investment paid off. Was it 2 months or was it a year later or whatever? He was like, guys, listen up, I'm selling the Tesla. Because my shit got fucked. Yeah.
I
got
think,
rugged.
Yeah, I think it doesn't help that. Well, I love Andrew.
Hold
Tate,
on.
but-
He's been waiting to speak.
Sorry.
I want to go to him.
So yeah, no, my thing is I run something called the Masculine Empowerment Network, right? MEN. And so I tell guys like it's
a good name.
The general, the rule of life that a man should focus on. I call the core four, which is make money, make muscles, learn game, and hold frame. That's my prescription. I know, like, you don't like the general red pill prescription. I'm like, the red pill has kind of like adopted me as one of their spokespeople, but I'm just my own thing. And I will say to the red pill community too, which camera is it? This one? This one? I don't know. That one? that one right there. So I will say this in Destiny's defense, guys, for you guys that are red pill and jumping on Destiny's, back for bullshit. He's his own man. He's made his own money, and he's decided to live his own way of life. If that's not red pill, I don't know what to say it is, because he's not like a slave to the system. He has his own things, and that you guys have to learn to like be okay with encountering people in life who don't agree with the way you live. And I think it's pretty obvious, like you're clearly, if you were to categorize it like a high value man, like objectively speaking, I mean, no, I know. I'm not. I'm talking to the chat, not you. You already know this, But like multiple women having, autonomy, having a good amount of financial income. So, anyways, going back to the thing. My thing is just simply this. I tell them the exact same thing you say. I say make money, which is have a career or skill that will ideally lead you to six figures at some point down the road within 5 to 7 years. Make muscles, which is basically just don't be fat. I mean, everybody in America is so fucking fat. It blows my mind.
Yo, you heard that? Get to the fucking gym. All right? Look at these pecs, bro. These fucking pecs. They don't move on their own, bro.
Every time
Get
I come
to the
back here,
fucking
Don't
gym.
be fat.
Don't be
lift. You're telling you're meant to
Bro,
lift.
and also
Chase, can we see the
just, like,
tries?
walk 30 minutes a day. Anything to get you out of your house.
So right, but the general message is don't be fat, which is not okay because biologically speaking, that's just terrible for you, right?
Sure.
Learn game is just understanding the difference between a good woman who is like genuinely interested in you and a woman who has, other ulterior motives for you, which. And now today, those are very, common.
Very
and
common.
then hold frame, which is basically a guy needs to understand the
That's why it's so hard to find a good girl nowadays, bro. God damn.
concept of boundaries, because I think a lot of men and women.
You could get a hoe any fucking time, bro. Get a hoe any time. But the minute you want to find someone to settle down with, bro, That's the hard part.
Women don't have an idea of the concept of boundaries. I found out about the concept of boundaries when I was 35. I'm 37 now, and I wish I could understand what boundaries were, and then more importantly, the enforcement of those boundaries as well. So that's what I tell guys to focus on the core four: make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame, money, muscles, game, frame. That's my prescription. I don't know if you disagree with it, but that's my solution that I run for this, because I have a lot of guys too. I have people within the Masculine Empowerment Network that teach these guys how to code, teach these guys how to get jobs in cybersecurity, teach them about, like, you know, there are viable options in the trades. Like, for example, power linemen. Like, within 10 years, like, America's going to be really shit out of luck when it comes to power linemen. Now, these jobs can get you up to $200,000 a year.
Linemen? Power
linemen. These are the guys who climb the
power linemen.
Power linemen.
The dudes taking care of the power lines. Gotcha.
Exactly, you know. And these jobs can get you to $200,000 with under 5 years. You know what I mean? Because this whole influencer bullshit, like, I'm a creator.
Yo, you heard that, bro? Power line men, bro. 200K in less than 5 years. I don't know what you're gonna study in college, bro, but learn some electricity, something with electronics, so you can do this shit.
I'm this. I'm a fucking crypto millionaire. No, you're not.
People will say shit like the West is falling and like every kid wants to be a YouTuber, and you're like, don't be a YouTuber, be a dropshipper.
Yeah, exactly. So like, do you, like, from what I know, it's a very TLDR prescription I give you, but you know, that's my perspective on
Yeah, so like I would agree with the 4, but what we're probably going to fight is like what you mean by 3 and 4. Like learn game, hold frame are going to be the things that we disagree. So like, for instance, when you talk about like the importance of boundaries, I would argue, and I don't want to go back and forth too much because I know you want to say something. I would argue that like a boundary that I would consider to be very strange is like the big push in some of these spaces for like one-sided open relationships.
Yeah.
That seems like something that is like, I don't think I would ever advocate for my audience to try to pursue
But
something
you
like
do realize there are women that are okay with that.
I mean, and there are men that are okay getting yes, but we wouldn't say that like everybody should be homosexual, right?
Well, I mean, just a boundary is a boundary. A boundary is a boundary. And I'm just saying that.
As on if you've had an enema.
I don't think those sort of relationships is going to be successful in most cases.
What is
so
not?
I don't think those sort of relationships is going to be successful in those.
But I mean, it's going to have a higher success relationship than being in an open relationship, because open relationships, especially when the woman is out there sleeping around, have a 92% failure rate.
Yeah, but what is the failure rate for one-ended open relationships?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably really.
I don't know, but I will say men have been doing that a lot since the beginning of time.
Maybe they should be ashamed of it at least.
What?
Wait, what?
If it's a one-sided open relationship, maybe it should be like something considered shameful and not something that's promoted.
Yeah, I just my biggest issue, and this is maybe my feminist coming out, is I think a big issue today is asymmetry in relationships, pushing
Make
for
you feel
asymmetry.
trapped if you're a woman.
Yeah,
if you can't do things like you.
I agree with that, bro. You don't need a whole lot of women, bro. You just need one. Now the journey to find out one woman, you best be fucking, but but bro, after you get that one woman, that's all you need, bro. Everything else is just gonna hold you back. Just the one, bro. Anything in between, you know, is what it is.
Let's say that you say, I'm not okay with an open relationship on just your side, and I say, okay, but in that case, I'm gonna dump you, and she doesn't have a job, she doesn't have like any stability, and she just feels like
hyper extreme. I don't think
I feel like this
people
is a lot
are
of
not going to
cases.
get in a relationship like and then kind of disclose that later after they're married, and she's fully dependent on the guy. She's quit her job.
It seems
It's got
to bring
to that
things.
point.
Well, also to bring things around though, that's one of the issues. Is what Tate kind of did, right? Is I love you. Come to Romania. We're gonna get married. We're gonna be a couple. We're gonna do things. And then I know you want to comment on, it, but I'm saying that was.
I'm not a big fan of telling a woman to move to another country and quit her job and be fully dependent on me in a manipulative standpoint. I don't do that.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm not trying to be a pick-me, but I'm just saying that as a woman, I do want to support a man no matter what. Like, no matter what he chooses to do, whether it be drop shipping, as unsuccessful as he might be, I want to be there every step of the way. However, I do think that people should also, like, women themselves should try to get jobs to help support the family, to help support everyone else, because you don't want to end up like you're saying, like how Tate is just bringing women in and then like he just dumps them and then they have nothing else to do.
A lot of these men kind of want to have like a wife at home with kids that's taking care of the kids like full time.
Yeah, but at the same
there's
time,
like no space to have a job.
At the same time, taking care of the kids and taking in the man does involve trying to find financial stuff for yourself, trying to fund it, trying to like make, you know, money,
Yeah,
make a living.
I'm for it. I think
That's
this
a
should
part
be
of
like
it.
equal, like when it comes to work and stuff.
to get caught up on donations because we're really behind.
Yeah, John, what do we need to do to make men great again, bro?
Tell us how Jesus is the path to salvation.
There's a lot there. I think, we've spoken a lot this evening about this idea of progress, particularly with women. I think that the word connotes good, but I don't think it's been good. I mean, the woman, or I should say maybe the profile of the person in this country who is supposedly she who has benefited the most from all the liberation and progress that women have made would probably be like, a single working woman, middle-aged with no children. She's been liberated from, the constraints of biology, be that her bearing children. She's been liberated from the constraints of a husband having to provide for her. She's a career woman. She's working. She doesn't need all that, no need for a man or anything like that. But that also happens to be the profile of the person in this country who's the most likely to be taking SSRIs. And I think there's something to be said about that. I also think that it's easier for women to adapt to, like Steven said, more masculine aspects of society because they're naturally, because of biology, more agreeable and more socialized. So I think it's easier to fit them into that framework. I don't think you can do the same with men. If you look at like the suicide rates with men, for example, they're at the highest they've ever been, broadly speaking, but we don't enforce those standards of masculinity like we would have in the 1950s, for example, where probably you had the strictest enforcement of those ideas of like what a man should be, how he should act, things like that. But men weren't killing themselves at the rates that they are now. So I think that, and I think the youngest guy here, I'm 23. I remember being in elementary school, they started bringing guidance counselors. There was all this talk about boys needing to express their feelings more. Boys need to do this. You see it everywhere throughout society, but for some reason that doesn't quite catch on. But when someone comes along like an Andrew Tate, who I agree with pretty much everything you said about him, or even like a Jordan Peterson, who basically took fatherly advice and delivered it through a lens of like Jungian psychology, it's like this rapid organic popularity. People literally go to like Jordan Peterson events with like tears in their eyes, thanking this guy for telling them how to basically like be a vaguely responsible man. So I don't think the answer is to take men and make them more androgynous and maybe adapt to a more androgynous frame of society. I think you need to make men be men again, and resultantly I think women need to be like women again, because I don't think women are happy, I don't think men are happy, and I don't think that they experience depression the same way. Women tend to experience depression in a much more environmental sense, meaning they are directly affected by their environment. If they're unhappy, I think that makes them depressed. Men experience depression when there's no way out of that environment. I think that we are perfectly okay with going through something, but if we don't see a way out...
That's facts. When you don't see a way out, that's when you get depressed, or you get the feeling of depression.
Because of all the progress that women have made, we've had to tilt the scale so you guys have a greater advantage in pretty much every aspect of life, and men just don't see that light at the end of the tunnel. And that's why we just kill ourselves. That's why, the common thing is like, well, yeah, men are more likely to kill themselves, but women are more likely to attempt it. Okay, well, why would that be? Because women are like, I'm upset, and men are just like, yeah, I'm not going to get out of this, and they like blow their head off or something. And I think that speaks to the differences in our like natural predispositions as men and as women, and I think that we need to acknowledge that for what it is and restore what would be considered a more traditional set of gender roles in society.
I think so. Real quick, the issue that I have with that, without even getting into the pros and cons of everything, is everything you've said will never come to fruition. This is my biggest issue with
you have little faith.
The problem is that you're never getting rid of birth control, because women don't want to go back to that, and most men probably wouldn't even accept that, and you're never taking women out of the workforce and education, right? For as much as you talk about like traditional stuff has only benefited like the miserable middle-aged woman, the woman to your left that's working on Tim Pool's show has largely benefited from feminism, because women are taken seriously in terms of having political opinions, even at young ages. So I mean, like, I don't think we're ever going back to a world where like women don't have reproductive control and women aren't allowed to go to school and enter the workforce.
I would agree with you, I think, if I shared your worldview, in that you seem to have a much more positive or maybe optimistic view of like where our country is headed, where I'm sure those of us on this side of the table think like collapse is imminent. So I think that if and when that happens, which I don't think a collapse would happen in the way that people like to fantasize about, where there's like civil war and
but like who would you model ourselves after? Like who do you think's doing better than us right now?
I think that it's going to reach a point where
really come on.
I was just gonna say, I think it'll reach a point where the cultural entropy will reach a state where people want to do away with these ideas. Like you mentioned, for example, things are going like pretty well if our biggest problem is that like men want to use the women's restroom or vice versa. I think that things get a lot worse than that, where those problems would be abandoned and we return to tradition, so to speak. But I do think it is a very real problem, because yeah, it's one thing if like a guy wants to use a girl's bathroom, but that is like one facet of the whole issue, which is like we are redefining, sex and gender. And maybe Russia is a crappy country, but their descendants are still going to be Russians, and they're still going to have, access to normal children. Whereas in this country, I might not be, facing a land war, but I don't know that my children aren't going to be brainwashed by the popular culture to mutilating their genitalia. I certainly don't have my heritage anymore. I certainly am not able to be proud of my history. So if I don't even have my future, it's like, is this really a great country because I have reasonable access to like food?
That guy's talking some real shit, bro. Some real shit.
sex, entertainment. Like, no, I mean, these countries I think are better in a more.
I think this country produces awesome things, like even today. I think things like this podcast are evidence of it. Russia's like heritage is like circle jerking themselves over World War II, where they were the defenders against Nazism. So they weren't even aggressors against it, right? America is the country that ended, and the West is largely who won against World War II against Hitler. The only reason the Soviets killed so many people is because the Nazis tried to invade their homeland. When you look at like in Russia, no offense to Russia, economically that country is not doing too well. Socially that country has a ton of problems
because the empire collapsed.
Well, yeah, sure, the empire collapsed, and even internally, like there are a ton of issues that Russia deals with. But like, sure, like Putin can come out and give like what are really like even right-wing American talking points of like, you know, the gays in the West are destroying everything, and you know the jokes in the beginning of the Ukrainian war were literally like, are your trans soldiers going to be defeating our proud, you know, Russian ethnic persons? And now you've got like Russian dudes who are like committing in ditches because now these trans Russian soldiers are like flying drones and dropping grenades on them, right? And I mean, you've got like the archetypical like trans Ukrainian dropping grenades on like two Russians giving each other head in like a bunker somewhere, and it's like, what's actually happening here? I don't disagree that there are problems, and listen, okay, I'll say it here, I'm welcoming a little bit of a snapback on some shit because there are some things in this country that are insane, okay? A lot of the transitions got really crazy,
everybody
right?
thinks you side for the crazy stuff.
Nobody thinks that because
casual viewers casual viewers.
I'm literally banned on Twitch permanently that I streamed out for 12 years.
I love it.
Because I was against some of the trans athlete stuff, right? And I got involved in. But I'm just saying that like, so I'm not saying that a snapback is necessarily wrong, but like it's still moving in a certain direction. Women are never ever going to give up everything they've got. Nobody wants to give up that much autonomy and freedom.
Well, you are presupposing that we would ask them permission before we would simply.
Okay, so maybe it's something.
Women would literally like. It would be if you want civil war.
We took away your right to an abortion, and you like cried about it outside of buildings when the police like blocked you off, and then you basically went back to your life.
Of like legislation and women getting like politically active because of that.
It's like politicized nagging. It's like this is not threatening.
If there were a civil war between men and
No,
women,
I don't. Absolutely.
women would win.
Women would absolutely win because there would be men that would side with them. In a civil war between men and women, you think men are going to kill all the women? Be like, we won, we did it.
You'd have like all
those men would be like,
women's suffrage and everything. Women's suffrage only happened because there were men that also wanted it, right? Like the majority class, like men in general, there's a huge talent pool. There's a really interesting. I get a lot of emails about this. Sorry, I don't want to drone us too much. When it comes to like crazy, like weird, like trans people and autistic people, blah blah blah, there's a lot of talent there that has migrated to places like San Francisco. We make fun of it for being like the LGBT capital of the world. There's a lot of programmers and a lot of talent in that pool though, because demographically they're drawn to those types of jobs. Because a lot of times, like if you can code, you can code. They don't give a fuck if you have a vagina or if you use Scizor pronouns or whatever. If you can do the work, you can do the work. So the thing that I like about our Western society, to bring it back, is that like we have problems with how much diversity we push. I agree, but holy shit, we've been able to siphon so much talent out of a lot of that diversity. Even Andrew Tate himself is to some extent a product of like a really globalized world that is connected to so many different like ethnic and religious and cultural markets.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear more from you, but I do need to just keep things moving along here. So okay, we have Mike Davis. Destiny
is the type to pull his pants all the way down at the urinal. Brian, you should be ashamed to give this beta cuck a platform. Instead of hopping podcast to podcast, have him hop in the ring with me. I kick his ass so bad his quote unquote girl will have to identify him.
By the way, this is Mike Davis. That's literally
actually real. Is this a real
thing?
thing?
Look like the kind of guy that wouldn't be interested in Melina because she's about 14 years too old for him.
What the?
Hey, that's shots fired.
Also, Stephen, you already say you can't be reading those comments because these guys are jerking off at the same time.
I like it.
Because they
know
like sort of humiliation.
They're edging themselves, waiting for the on screen, but that's all good.
Destiny, is this one for you, or who should read this?
Brian, I might have to come down and show you how a real alpha deals with an unruly woman. Never allow a nobody goof to dilute the quality of the show. Plus, Destiny's lucky to have a woman as much as she is by his side, where he'd be seen as more eccentric than he already is. He seems like the kind of guy that would call himself an alpha for beating women too. So.
Some A1 firing back right there.
$300 into this evening.
300 Burger King.
He
Actually, yeah, by the way, still waiting for my crown, please. I'm going to be going on a flight soon.
He owns like
crown.
300. Wait, did he slide in your DMs, Mike Davis?
No, I just need the Burger King crown.
Destiny, you want to read this one?
Hi, Destiny. If Tate is bad for presenting masculinity as owning camgirl sites, is it bad for women to present femininity as doing OnlyFans and camgirl content?
What do you think?
I think the issue
that's a good
is,
question.
I could be wrong, but I don't know if OnlyFans girls saying that OnlyFans is destroying the world. But the Tates seem to believe that OnlyFans is destroying the world, that like men simping for women are. So when you engage in that industry, it seems a little hypocritical. I'm not saying that running a cam business is wrong, except when you do it by sex trafficking. What I'm saying is that it's probably wrong to do that and then to come out later and be like, these are the worst things happening to society when you've been like one of the biggest players contributing to it.
Yeah, it's hypocritical. Destiny and Chase, question. You both give great advice. Thank you. Destiny, I enjoy being my good, kind-hearted self. During my degenerate life, I got many women, but now I'm better-ish, and they ignore. Chase, I'm tempted to go back to church. How do you control sexual temptation? Do you want to address his comment first?
Don't control it. I think that sex is like alcohol, video games, whatever hobby you partake in. There are healthy ways to indulge in certain hobbies, and there are unhealthy ways to indulge, right? If talking to people, hooking up is something that you enjoy, just make sure you're safe. Make sure you're not like throwing away your life to do it. Make sure that you're, keeping the rest of your life in order while you're pursuing those things. Same thing I would say with drinking or gambling or anything else.
Says you.
It's not religious, so.
He was also asking me. Here's what I'll tell you, brother. The reason why I started being abstinent back in 2020, I saw the way that the world was going. It's my opinion that biblical prophecies are shaping up to be fulfilled right now. And I made the decision to be abstinent, to stop having sex with my girlfriend at the time, because I knew it was a sin against my own body, against her body, and against the Lord. And I also knew that I wanted to secure God's favor over my life. I wanted to honor God with my life, and I wanted God to reward me in turn for that. And quite honestly, he has, man, in spades. So I would just encourage you, seek to honor the Lord with your life. Pray to him for where it is that you want to go in life, what it is that you want. Jesus promised us in John chapter 15, if we pray for something in his name and it's to the Father's glory, he will give it to us. And you see throughout the Bible, there's a precedent. When people seek to honor the Lord with their lives, God is much more likely to answer their prayers. So that's what I would tell you.
Big W for God.
Can I add?
Yes.
Hold on. Let's keep it moving. Mike Davis is a little blank on FNF talking trash, and when they talk back, he threatens them in exposing, but never does. That's some whack-ish Mike. Do better.
Damn.
He's probably not in the chat anymore.
Mike Davis.
I'll fight you in place of destiny. I will fight you in place of destiny.
Mike Davis, you got to fire back at KO on the essay.
What did you want to add?
Oh, I just wanted to say, like, as someone who does practice abstinence as a virgin, I do agree, because it's helped me weed a lot of bad people out. Because, like,
yes,
a lot of people have the wrong intentions when you first meet them, and they immediately want sex out of you. And when you do that, when you hook up with them, like the first few times you get with them, it's like they already see that you're...
I mean, there's pros and cons to everything, though, right? Because I would argue, I probably have huge disagreements here, but I would argue that, like, men that are hunting virgins, sometimes they're looking for people that they can exploit as well, right?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, I do think it is good, and I would argue, to some men's chagrin, I think that if you're a woman and you're looking for a serious relationship, how you treat sex has to be done in a very careful way. Yeah. Because if you're a guy on the first date, it's really hard to figure out like who's serious and who's just like trying to play or whatever, right? Like I'll hear some guys say like, oh, this chick didn't want to the fifth or sixth date, I'm out of there. And it's like, okay, well, you were never in her like dating pool anyway, because that's not what she's looking for. So I think that having some reasonable access to sex is like, okay, if you're looking for something more serious, for sure.
You should probably build on that too, on like how guys looking for conservative, decent women, these women are not going to give it up on the first, second, or third date.
Yeah, but I don't think guys here are ever looking for conservative women. They're looking for hoes with low body counts.
So, I agree with you
in the red pill manosphere space. You are not. Here's the thing I'll give you, and I've come from religious communities, and this is true. And I don't know who will disagree with here. There are some people that are on massive cope from like the Tate industry that disagree with this. If you're a guy and you've ran through 20, 30, 40 women, the types of conservative women that you talk about are never going to want to be with you. And I know that we have some disagreements on do women care about body count, blah blah blah. If you're looking for a conservative woman, she's not going to be with a guy that wanted to be a boy throughout all of his 20s. It's not going to happen.
But I think it would be so. I'll push back slightly on that and saying that I think it would be a larger disqualifier for a man looking at a woman who has a large body count than a woman looking at a man who has a large body count.
Certainly.
I don't know. I think it really.
One thing, Destiny, we have your girlfriend in the chat.
Thank you.
All right, we have Ryan, the Eating Warrior. Thank you, man.
Feminism, kryptonite, accountability.
Spelled kryptonite. How does that even make sense? I feel like women have some of the most harshest forms of accountability in society.
Like with being able to get out of pregnancies with abortion?
Like being forced to care for a kid for 18 years after you've had the child on the deck and just leave.
I mean, dude, nobody's
chose
forcing
that.
them. They chose to have a kid.
Yeah, and
chose
so
that
did the
man.
guy that left.
I know,
Who's got
but
more accountability.
She chose that man as her
That's why
partner.
child support exists.
The guy has the ability to
Would you
leave.
blame the woman
That's why
for
child
him
support exists.
leaving?
The average
bad
payment
choice in
child
partner?
support is like $288 a month.
I mean, look, I don't think dudes should be able to just leave women.
Sure, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's an example. That's a really big accountability factor that has a lot of influence over your life, and that's something where women are held ultimately accountable.
Maybe the lesson here is that women should be more selective with
That
who
can
they
be
have
fine,
kids
and that
with.
can be the lesson. However,
Why
you
can't
say
we
that
just
women
tell
should
men
be
to be better?
Sure, you say that women should be held
Well,
accountable there.
that's what we've been doing. I've been asking the whole podcast, how can we make men great again?
Sure, you say that's sure, how women should be accountable.
How
I'm just
can
saying
we
that that's
make
an
men
example
great
of like
again?
if a mistake is made with a child, more often than not, the woman is going to be held ultimately accountable for it.
It's a fair point.
And it's a very harsh form.
It's a fair point.
All right, we
I brought it
have, El Emirati with the is that British pounds?
Feminism is white supremacy for women. They don't stand up for women of color. First wave feminism is intrinsically linked to racism because they did not want black men or women to get the vote when they got it. The feminist is just a stupid AF girl pretending to be smart. You wanna fire back at
Seneca Falls Convention.
I'm sorry they feel that way. I don't know what else to say. I'm not a person who like tries to dunk on people. I just want to have like actual conversation.
Fair enough.
That was pretty decent.
If Destiny don't invite me on, the other challenge is to everybody else, all my fellow anti-Destiny enjoyers. Until this motherfucker pays the tuition to invite me on, do not talk to this
Bro, my mouse is fucking up right now. What the fuck?
Destiny, why do you hate Andrew Tate?
Oh my god. Why sexually disciplined men get what they want. God damn. I don't know if this is true. Let's see what he has to say. I can't click on it. Fucking A, man. What's going on with my mouse?
I was already engaging in self-pleasure before I was even 10 years old. And granted, I didn't have access to the internet or I knew the proper methods, but I found a way. And while it is kind of funny to imagine little Kenny fucking a pillow, it set the stage for a majority of my life being an addict. And once I got things like a phone, a tablet, a Nintendo DS, that thing I did here and there became that thing I did basically every single chance I got. And of course, with the internet, you have access to any and everything your mind can desire, and even things you don't desire, but you stumble across it and you kind of look into it and oh no, now you have a fetish. So for the next almost decade of my life, I was very consistent.
Damn, you saw that? That's how you get a fetish, yo. You just stumble upon him. God damn, bro. You saw that Lola bunny? God damn, bro.
I got. And of course, with the internet, you have access to any and everything your mind can
Oh,
desire,
baby.
and even things
Yo.
you don't desire.
God damn, bro. Hold on. I gotta slow this one down. I gotta slow this movement down right here. Ready? Go.
But you stumble.
Baby! I just stumbled upon that, man. Now I have a fucking fetish, bro. God damn.
And you kind of look into it, and oh no, now you have a fetish.
Baby. Alright, I know what I'm doing later. Going to sleep, alright? I'm going to sleep.
For the next almost decade of my life, I was very consistently engaging in pornography and masturbation. Essentially,
My mercy, what's up? That was bad timing. Oh shit. We're just watching videos over here, and damn, I can't explain it, bro. I just I got caught. You caught me. Oh man. Oh shit. How you doing, man, Mercy?
Whenever I wanted, within a couple clicks, I had access to infinite pleasure without having to earn any of it. Fast forward to high school, I get into a serious relationship, and the urges are just as prevalent as ever. Of course, now that I'm in a relationship and have
Bro, I joined and the first thing I saw was a huge ass bean. Yo, and this is how people stumble upon things. You're a perfect example. He was just talking about how he just stumbled upon these things and now he became an addict. Oh God, I hope that's not what happens for you. Hope you don't become an addict.
I'm getting urges for the real deal, but at the same time, my addiction to what the internet had to offer didn't go anywhere. There was a good period of
I'm
my
doing
life
good,
where
still
every time I
recovering
would
from
like get on my
dengue.
phone.
Oh, you had dengue? Fucking damn. How long ago did this happen? Was it you got it from a mosquito? Hold on. I'm trying to put this on. I can't focus. Just opening my One Piece packs. See if I got anything rare. Gotta get a binder for my One Piece cards now. I got a lot of them. I think over 1,000 now. Gotta sort through them and everything. Come on, man. 6 more days, I'm stuck in my room. Oh, so what? They got you isolated? I hope you're taking some antibiotics or something. You know? One Piece cards, when was that a thing and why is it not here in India? Bro, it's been out for a while, man. So the Japanese ones have been out for a long time and the English ones just came out this past I think it was November. That's when they came out. So I've been collecting it. So far I was able today. It's the first time you could buy these because they were out of stock everywhere. So you got these booster packs. These are starter packs, right? And then you get like the little packs. I got that one. I got the Animal Kingdom starter. And my prized possession is the one I'm going to use is this one right here. The Luffy. The Straw Hat Crew starter deck. That's what I'm going to be using. Will you ever walk Cornelia Street again? Cornelia Street? Oh! Maybe. Maybe later. I mean, no. I am just going straight to sleep. I'm on bed rest for 2 weeks. But as it is in my leg, doctor said to walk around so my legs don't just go down for bad. Oh yeah. Do some stretching too. It helps circulation. Do you think it's a cruel summer with you? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Nathan? Yo, you know what's a good stretch is when you know the butterfly position? You get in the butterfly position, right? Like let's say this is your legs and you just like tilt forward like that and you get a nice stretch in the inside of your legs, man. It feels so good. Cruel summer. I'm trying to put it together. I'm not understanding. Is this a weeb reference that I do not know about? Not gonna lie, having dengue affected the arms, skull, and legs is the worst. You can't do shit if they happen. Cruel summer. Is that a video you want me to look at? Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Damn. Say it. So you wait. So this isn't your first time getting dengue, Mercy? Nathan, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of slow, man. So it's gonna take me a minute to put it together. What you're trying to say, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I'm gonna look this up. Wait, is this? Hold on. It's a song by Taylor Swift. Okay, I'll probably play that in the outro. I never heard that song. Never heard that song. But no, if you're asking me, if I'm gonna have a cruel summer now, my summer just started and it's been pretty good. Except for the fact that I can't seem to find a good girl. Speak now, better than lover. Okay. Going to bed, sign. Take it easy. All right, Sale. Yo, later, Sale. Appreciate it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Josh. Jusha Kimp. Thank you for the follow. Truly appreciate it. By the way, Master, are you caught up with One Piece? I am not. I had let it piled up for a long time. I'm probably behind. Let me see how many episodes. I'll tell you right now. I've been watching Mashal though. That show is great. Let's see. I'm at episode 1017 and it is up to 1000. Yo, oh my god, over 50 episodes. I'm gonna have such a good time catching up. I've been reading the manga too. Speak now. All the other ones. All the other ones. What's the other ones? Bro, Ep 1060 and 1061 were so epic. Please don't. No spoilers, man. No spoilers. Please. I'm just trying to binge watch it peacefully. Brings back some memories when I first started watching One Piece. And I'm probably ahead in the manga because in the manga I've seen everything that happens. But I stopped the manga as well after a certain thing happened. Sanji versus Queen, literally, bro. Man, that's nothing, bro. That's nothing. Sanji versus Queen. So does that mean you don't know what else happens to Luffy? Bro, if Sanji broke the internet, what the fuck will happen when Zoro versus Queen Gear 5? Oh, so you do know. You do know, Mercy. You do know what's gonna come up. I'm not gonna say it. And no spoilers on the if there's anything further than Gear 5, don't say nothing. I'm gonna get back to this. 2 eps left for Zoro versus King. Man, that fight is decent. The only fight that matters is Luffy versus Kaido. That's it. And you're gonna see why. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this video real quick. I'm gonna see what this Kenny's fit has to say about sexually disciplined men, what they have to, and why they get what they want. I watched One Piece for Zoro. Yo, Zoro's a badass. Zoro's a badass. Freaking he took my heart. when his name was a pirate hunter, and he ended up joining a pirate crew. He's the man. Oh, by the way, look. I got it all in order. I already opened them. But I'm gonna take these to I'm gonna go to a Comic-Con, and I'm gonna, can you see it? It's all the trading card games, the starters. So I'm gonna take this to a Comic-Con and probably go to a tournament or something. See if I can win some exclusive games, some exclusive cards. Those cards' values are crazy. You know anything about the trading card business? Man, what they're not as valuable as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? But the ones that you win at these tournaments, they're always like high value. Like right now, they have one that it says winner. That one I think is about $2,000. I want to say. Let me look. I'll tell you right now how much it is. From high to low. $5,000. Holy shit. That's crazy, bro. And that's a Luffy card. And then there's a Zoro card. That one is $2,874. And then the one that you win at the tournaments, those are $1,000. $1,059, you know. And Usopp, wow, Usopp got a very expensive card, $1,099. That one you get from a tournament too. But the only cards that exist in India are Pokemon cards, and even they are now extinct. Yo, you know, how about no, it's not God Usopp, it's regular Usopp. How about F1 cards? What do you know about F1 cards? Have you seen them? Hold on. I don't know if you watch F1. I mean, you say you're in India, but F1 cards are really good. F1 cards, and they have to be tops. They don't have tops over there? Because this is an international sport, you know? Hold on. Look at that. $16,000 for one card. It's signed by them, obviously. But they come signed inside the packets. $10,000, 2021 Topps cards. Look at this, bro. Look at this. And these are signed by them, by the drivers, right? And then they put it in a packet, and then people, if you get it, then you're just one lucky winner, bro. I just started watching F1 last year, so this got me hyped when I found out that there's cards. I didn't even know about it. But Mercy, can't you order it online? You can get it online and get it delivered. Hold on. F1 ain't that big. What do you mean? They have a track over there. Hold on, I just got a weird email. Just gonna confirm what the hell I just saw. Oh, okay. No, it's all good. Then I got my identity stolen. Shit.
Phone and check Instagram or Twitter, my hand would just subconsciously, instinctively go in my pants just in case.
Most of your family doesn't even know what F1 is? Damn. That's crazy, bro. Over here, though, I'm not gonna lie, it just started picking up because it wasn't as popular. I believe that there was a TV show that made it popular over here, It's more of a docu series. That's what made it popular. You know, and now everyone, celebrities and all, are just going over there. Yo, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm saying I'm a hardcore One Piece fan, but I'm not even putting my money where my mouth is, bro. I'm gonna change all my logos and emotes to One Piece animated fucking emotes, bro. I got 3 emotes I can make. I think I can make more. And I gotta change it too. Because my emotes are whack, bro. That's when my name was Beard Gamer, remember that? Yeah, I'm gonna change that. No, no, no. Now I want it personally. Oh, those are yours? Oh, shit. Yo, that together one? Yo, that's pretty dope, man. Did you make those? I made the together one. Yo, that looks dope. Who made the animated Zoro one? The little kid Zoro. He looks like Beelzebub. I don't know if you ever seen the anime. Oh shit. Damn, time flew by quick. I got it from Google. Really? What? You could just do that? You could what? You just downloaded an animated emote and that's it? Wow, Mercy. I never knew that. I'm over here paying people to make emotes for me. Well, actually, I made the poop one. I made this one, the shitty one. This is the only one I made. But this one and this one, I paid somebody to do that. I mean, it's working now. Wait, put the Zoro one. I want to see if it moves in the chat, like on the screen. I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, it does move. Nice, nice. Well, it's definitely working. That's what's up. Well, Mercy, it's 12:30. I'm about to get off the stream. Hey, do you have any songs suggestion? Because usually what I do is I end the stream with a music video or something. You know, it's playing in the background. It'll be like this. If you have a song you want me to play on my outro, and I'll be listening to it in the background, and I'll probably be reacting if it's good or bad. I don't listen to songs much. Is there one that just comes up to your head? You said you're in India. Do you know Imran Khan? I like Imran Khan. Let's play some Imran. Actually the people who put that other song left, so I'm gonna play some Imran Khan. Let's go to music. I've been listening to this, the DBZ fucking hype music, man. That really hypes you up, man. Well, let's go Imran Khan. On My Way. This is new. I don't know this song. I know this one, Imaginary. Ooh, baby, that's one of my favorites. I have an Indian friend over here in America. He's well, I had an Indian friend. We broke up when I broke up with my girlfriend. Drink up. I don't drink no more. I gotta change these things. Here, I'll return it, but I'll take a sip of water. Oh crap! You didn't even see me do it. Hold on.
It's empty now, but I took a sip of water. But I'll refund you because I'm changing all of that. I don't drink alcohol no more. I'm not like that. When I go out with friends and stuff, yeah, but other than that, it's not worth it, bro. Oh, you heard it? Alright, good. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream with Imaginary from Imran Khan. Let's get the video. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream. I will catch you guys later.
कदी मेरे ख्यालों विच कदी मेरे ड्रीम विच 10 कुड़ियां वे किवें वड़ गईयां फ्री विच मैनू कंट्रोल विच पा गई है फ्लो विच मैं किवें आ गया मैं बॉलीवुड दे सीन विच शी इज सो इलेक्ट्रिक नचदी वे जदों मैनू लगदी मैजेस्टिक क्वालिटी वे शे कुड़ियां तू है फैंटास्टिक खिचदी है कॉल मैनू लगदी अट्रैक्टिव सो सेडक्टिव मी एक तेरा हासा $1 स्माइल पता चल गया कि तू बन गई है माइन बीट उते नचिया तू वाइन एंड डाइन इनी तू एक्सक्लूसिव जिवें मेरा स्टाइल ना जामी वे तू फास्ट ना play it slow mo tu kari mainu pyar but keep it on the low me ek teri chaal ve mama mind blow tu kar gayi murder on the dance floor tu meri imaginary girl ni tere baare ki na hore I wanna see you in the morning got me have a breakfast down in the kitchen hey tu meri imaginary girl ni tere baare ki na hore I wanna see you in the morning got me have a breakfast down in the kitchen hey kadi mere mind ich kadi mere zehn ich le javi ye teno dur private plane ich nice mahol ich cruise control ich tu badi soni lage LV di jeans ich lagdi ve Indian mixed with Brazilian top class elegant one not the zillion kudi tu high tech turn on the lights back ho jaave na menu kitte heavy jet like a fly sky high mind mera zoom zoom kar gayi dil sada same sala boom boom munda me di hai get avant garde kam na main kara small kara kam large they wanna make it rain well I can make it snow so now they menu beat and I will make it flow when menu teri need it then no meri lord the body need to enter Imran Khan's world tu meri imaginary girl